All right, and I am here. Sorry for the delay there. Had a couple things I had to take care of. But here I am now. All right, let me just make sure that I have everything unmuted. And there we go. So, as you may or may not remember, at the end of last stream, I caught Cobalion over in Mount Moon. So he's going to be on the squad because this is the stream where I sell out and just start using the strongest Pokemon I can find. And if you ask why, the answer is simple. Because I can't be bothered to lose boss fights repeatedly anymore. So first of all, got him his hidden ability, Blade Master. Not as good as the ability Sharpness in the main series game, honestly. Well, Cobalion doesn't get it, but like it's literally a rip-off of another ability from Gen 9. And as for his moves, Cut, which is a Steel-type move in this game. The reason why I'm using that over Iron Head is because it activates Blade Master, so it ends up being stronger than Iron Head, and it has increased crit rate. Sacred Sword and X Scissor are for much of the same reason, and then Swords Dance is just to make Cobalion's attack stat higher. Feraligatr is still Feraligatr, and he's still doing Feraligatr things, and he's probably not going to be that useful for a bit. Sceptile is going to be off the team for a bit since we're about to do a Poison Gym. Honestly, I'm not sure how much longer I even want to be using Rapidash either, for that matter. Just hasn't been performing too good lately. Donphan, probably going to stick around for a while at least, though. Donphan's been pretty great. And I did get a Dusknoir. See, turns out you only need the one Reaper Cloth because Dusknoir just evolves with a link cable in this game. And you don't need to consume the Reaper Cloth to do that. So now my Dusknoir has the Reaper Cloth, which in this game gives it 100% accuracy on all its moves, which pairs really good with the ability Hustle, which reduces accuracy but raises attack. I haven't set up Dusknoir's moves at all yet, though. So we're going to do that now. Anyways, how's everybody's day going? I'm doing pretty great myself, but I'm curious on how people are doing. Little disappointed Dusknoir doesn't have a follow sprite, because as cool as it is to have Cobalion follow me around since it's a legendary, I'd actually rather have Dusknoir. Here's the thing, Dusknoir doesn't get Dynamic Punch until level 70-something, because Morty is a frickin' cheater, and just had it under-leveled on his. So for now, legitimately, the best moveset I'm getting on this thing is just a bunch of punches. I hate that I have to go all the way through this menu every time I want to do that. Alright, my little bro is going to be joining us here in a while to hang out, but he kind of had a really crappy day yesterday, so he really deserves it, honestly. He got bit by like a groundhog or a woodchuck or something, apparently. I wasn't given all of the details. The main thing you need to know is it sucked and he had to go to the ER. Alright, let's see here. You know what? Rapidash, you're being benched for the lizard. And now we wait for Charmander to evolve. I also did the puzzle off-stream that unlocks the ability to teach Pokemon egg moves with this one NPC. So that's going to be pretty useful to have. I'm just going to get a Charizard here to replace Rapidash, because I'm just going to give it like a Mega Stone, probably, because I know where I go to get that Mega Stone. Sure, why not? Dual Wing Beat is fine. . Alright. You know, Fire Spin was really good back in Generation 1, so having it be the last move Charizard got by level up made a whole heck of a lot more sense back then. But these days, it's just a bad move. Yeah, and I still haven't fixed the all of my Pokemon are physical attackers problem. Alright, is this the right house? Yeah, I want you to teach my Charizard an egg move. I want him to have a Dragon Dance. Ooh, Fire Lash is actually pretty dang good. I have to check if that's a contact move. Nah, I'll just go for Flare Blitz. Does way more damage. Metal Claw is not very good for damage, but it is coverage versus fairies and rock types. And there's also Crunch. Outrage over Dragon Claw if I really want the damage. Yeah. It's a lot stronger than Dragon Claw. Alright, now I just need to go get the Mega Stone for it and then get it a good nature. Yeah. Adamant Nature Charizard, please. Because unfortunately, I can't get Mega Charizard Y until after the Fire Gym. Because I'd actually much prefer to use Mega Charizard Y. I like the design of Mega Charizard X a lot more, but it's just weaker. It's just so hard to justify it. It takes so long to scroll through items in this game. Alright. Now we're gonna get rid of Sceptile for a while, since we're gonna be doing a Poison Gym. It's not gonna be doing us any favors. Obviously, I think we need at least a Psychic type. And I don't own any. I mean, I have Solosis, but what about Solosis, you know? Let me see if the Radical Red wiki lets me sort by type. Okay, yep, I sure can. Alright, Psychic type Pokemon. Well, lets me sort by type. Oh, there we go. There's the Pokemon tab. Let's see. Of course, there's Alakazam if I want to be basic and boring, and Mega Alakazam is really OP, so I should probably do that, let's be honest. Espeon if I like Magic Bounce. Oh, gee, lots of legendary Pokemon early in the list that I can't have yet, so not very useful. I mean, Reuniclus has good bulk and it has Regenerator. That could actually be kind of neat. Let me see what moves it gets. It's alright. Kind of basic, but it'd get the job done. I don't care if you're a big Gardevoir fan. It's just inferior to Alakazam for the same thing versus poison types. Like, not really going to be seeing a lot of use of that. I could go for a Mega Gallade. That gets Blade Master, which is pretty cool. But they lock Psycho Cut to level 72 because of it, because it's a high crit rate move. Yeah, I can see Mega Gallade being really useful later, though. Literally, like, after this gym. Let me quickly double check what the level cap is for, yeah, level 73 is the next level cap after this one, so I could totally get away with Mega Gallade after this. That'd probably be pretty frickin' great. Still looking. Of course, there's Slowbro and Slowking for a crazy bulk and Regenerator. If I could figure out where to get a Galarian Slowpoke, that could be pretty useful. Because being part poison makes it resist poison attacks too. Yeah, I think I want a Galarian Slowbro actually. Let me quickly check Pokemon locations. No, don't find in page. I want you to find in sheet. Fishing with the Good Rod on Route 6 gets it. Alright. Let me see where to get the Good Rod. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, we're gonna get a Galarian Slowbro then. It's got Regenerator, so it can be easily sustained. It's got really good bulk and typing for this gym. I think that'll be really useful, so that's what we're going to go for. Okay. Route 6 is just north of here. How convenient. Pinsir Megastone's actually kind of cool to have. Here we go. Key items. Good Rod. Where is it? And this is literally the most common encounter here, so. I'm just going to use a bottle cap to get at the hidden ability because chain fishing for hidden abilities is really annoying. Let me just make sure I know how to get that. Delibird, Garbodor, Palisand. Okay. Grass and Caves. Delibird is found on the Seafoam Islands. Okay, let me check where I can get a Garbodor. Pokemon Mansion. Okay, that ain't happening. What a Palisand. Route 14 at night. Okay, yeah, I can totally go there. Just need a Pokemon with Compound Eyes and Thief, which I already have on my Butterfree, so I just need to stick Butterfree in the party for a hot minute. As soon as I figure out where I set it. There we go. Well, it seems like it's just me, myself, and I at the moment, but that's okay. I'm doing team setup. Anyways, for people watching the VOD, thanks for watching. Right now, I'm just kind of doing team setup for the next part of the game. Yes, Butterfree, you can learn Quiver Dance. That move is great. There. Okay, now we're gonna go to get a bottle cap off a Wild Palisand using Thief. So then I can change that Slowpoke's ability to its hidden ability. And that should be a decent amount of the prep for the gym battle taken care of, because I don't remember Koga being particularly hard. I think this is where I get a Super Rod, isn't it? Ah, okay, that's for a Mega Stone. I think it's probably the Gyarados Mega Stone if I had to guess. Hey, look, it's the two jerks. Where am I right now? Am I on the right route yet? No. Not even close. Man, this part of the game sucked. Just in general, this route is badly designed, in my opinion. You mean to tell me there's a guy I didn't battle? Jeez, at least I led something really good. You know, Butterfree versus Exeggutor. But it's going to Weather Ball Fire and just annihilate my Butterfree. Rip Butterfree. Cannot believe I left this guy behind before. I was so confident I'd just be able to run through here. Bro. Okay, this isn't a boss battle. I want to see if I can just dip into my item, but I cannot. Okay, speed up. Wow, big shocker. It went for Sleep Powder again. I'm so surprised. Well, joke's on you, because Charizard woke up just in time to still get rid of you. Never mind, it had a Focus Sash. Why does an Exeggutor have a Focus Sash on a random trainer? I hate this game sometimes, man. I am looking forward to Pokemon Unbound after this one because I can just not play on the hard mode. Oh, hi, Archeops. Hi, Shard. Donphan simply ignores you and goes first. Man, that could be a Flare Blitz Reckless, like, Choice Band Embor, and Donphan would probably survive. Why does it know Solar Beam? Well, joke's on you. I survive anyways. Behold the power of Donphan. Bone Meringue. All right, Archeops, you want to try that again, Buster? Oh no, what's wrong? Oh. Oh no. Okay, pay up, Bird Keeper Robert. You jerk. Okay, now I'm on the correct route. Now I just don't know if I battled him, so I'm going around him. Okay. No, don't fly anywhere. Don't do that. Okay, Time Changer, Knight, Dexnav, for Palisand. Butterfree, run his pockets. And we're out of there. Make sure that actually stayed and didn't just disappear for no reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume I have it. Yeah, it's funny, I had an idea to use a Samurott now. Because they made Samurott part steel type in this game, and now I'm just like, okay, but like, do I have 2 bottle caps? I had to stop and go, now wait, Kalen, did you actually... I mean, the answer is, of course I didn't. Yeah, I don't have another bottle cap, rip. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a Samurott, then I'm not gonna... You know, I could use a Basculegion if I could just switch it off of its hidden ability. Hey, guy. Oh, you need a bottle cap to take a Pokemon off its hidden ability, too, you stingy jerk. Forgot, does my Bagon have its hidden ability? Yes, it does. I mean, realistically, I need to be using more special attackers, not physical attackers, though. see, what do I have in here that I feel like using? Not you, that's for sure. Well, gee, a Bronzong would be pretty phenomenal for this, wouldn't it? Let me check what moves Bronzong gets first, though. It gets some fun stuff. It gets weather, it gets screens. Future Sight is pretty good in modern generations. It gets Stealth Rock. Really going all in on the Steel type approach, though. I think I'm going to set my Bronzong's ability to heat proof. As soon as I find where the ability pills are kept. Yeah, whatever, Bronzor. Bronzor, I'll do your move set later. Stop asking. Except Future Sight. I know I want Future Sight. Hypnosis is stupid because of its low accuracy, and I don't like relying on it because it only consistently hits for the enemy, don't you know? Why, yes, I would like Slack Off. That move is also really good. All right, here we go. You know, if I was being smart, I would have checked what the difference between Galarian Slowbro and Slowking was before opting immediately for the Slowbro. Galarian Slowking is just specially defensive instead. It's fine. do up move sets. Assuming I have, you know, the TMs for the moves I want. Okay, do I have the TM for Stealth Rock? Why am I not surprised? And I can't get the TM for Stealth Rock until after this gym. Awesome! This is what I get for not checking things first. Oh well. Bronzong is a good Salazzle counter, assuming the dude has one. Alright, what moves does Bronzong have right now? Yeah, it needs some kind of overhaul. Let's see. I like Teleport, because it lets me switch into something else when I'm done with Bronzong. It's good on Slowbro for the same reason. And I don't really need, you know, a poison move for the poison gem, so I can easily be willing to get rid of that. Let's see here. I'm not going for Psychic Terrain, so Expanding Force isn't that great. Not gonna have Bronzong explode anytime soon. Not too worried about Rock Polish. Scald on Slowbro is way better than Surf because of the burn chance. It's always fun to have. Why does Cobalion get Volt Switch? That's so random. Half my team is slow. I could get good usage out of Trick Room off of, like, Dusk Noir. Alright, now I just gotta decide if I care about Reflector Light Screen more. My team is plenty bulky on the physical side. It's the special side it struggles with. Alright, there, Bronzong is totally support. Entirely set up to interrupt the opponent instead of dealing damage, because my current Bronzong set, and I'm not keeping this nature, obviously. I've got Future Sight to deal damage later, Teleport to switch out, but not with priority. So then Bronzong eats an attack instead of whatever I switch to. Light Screen to protect my Pokemon from special attacks. And Trick Room if I'm trying to switch into something like Dusk Noir or Slowbro. Alright, got Donphan and Charizard. They're going to do their thing. Cobalion, Dusk Noir, Slowbro. Okay. Let's see. Held items. Could just continue Citrus Berry gaming. Honestly, that's been pretty dang effective. give it to Bronzong at least. Think I want to give Slowbro leftovers. And then I haven't decided what to give Cobalion yet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, Scope Lens, because Blade Master boosts critical hit rate. I want Scope Lens on it. All right, there we go. Now I just gotta make sure all the Pokemon are in the cool Pokeball, because style points matter. Bronzong needs its Pokeball change still. And then I gotta set natures properly, and we're good to go. And I see people are starting to show up, and now's a perfect time, because I just about wrapped up team building. So, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty great. And I forgot to set the stream to low latency mode again, so I won't be able to have you hear my response to comments for like a minute. Great. Okay, Bronzong's nature, we're gonna go for plus defense, minus attack. And for Slowbro, we're going to do plus special attack minus speed. There. That should be the entire team for Koga's gym set up. We have a Dusk Noir just for the fun of it, honestly, because he's just cool. He resists poison attacks because he's a ghost. And people left the stream already, it looks like. Wow, that was fast. He resists poison attacks, and he's just really tough. Cobalion is crit rate based. He's just here because he's immune to poison. Bronzong might be, like, it's my lead to set up Light Screen or Trick Room if I want to. It's got heat proof, so it'll bait like a flamethrower or a fire lash from Salazzle if Koga has one. Galarian Slowbro is going to be coming in and out as I see fit. It's got Scald, it's got Psychic, it's got Slack Off, it's got Teleport. He's just great. Charizard, it's Mega Charizard X. It's not a very complicated set. It's really just going to be there for if it sees usage. If it doesn't, no big deal. If I would prefer Mega Alakazam, I can switch it out. Donphan is bulky with Technician Bone Meringue, and it's holding a Citrus Berry, so it's a good team. I don't need to do any of that. Let me just refill my Pokefile, and then we'll head back to Fuchsia City and get started on the gym trainers. Once we beat this gym, we unlock Surf, and having Surf gives us access to a bunch more really good Pokemon. Because being able to get to Cinnabar Island and the Seafoam Islands is going to be huge. Lots of good Pokemon in Pokemon Mansion, lots of TMs we want around that area of the game, and also having access to Surf lets us get to the power plant, which means we can get Zapdos, which I don't think I have to tell you why we want Zapdos. Being able to have Zapdos would be amazing. I didn't mean to actually ask about the rules again. Here we go, the world's crappiest invisible maze. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute force. Okay. Good for you. That seems like brute force to me, though, buddy. Salazzle is just kind of an attacker. You know, I forgot to put Shadow Sneak on Dusk Noir. That's what else Dusk Noir needed was Shadow Sneak. So I'll just give it all the elemental punches. No, actually I think the priority might be a little bit better. Okay, let's see. Out of all of these, I'm the least worried about Thunder Punch. There. Alright, after this battle, I'll have to be right back because, like I said, I promised my little brother I'd let him hang out on stream, and I have to go let him know that I'm good to go. You know, come to think of it, this Reaper Cloth isn't actually useful if I'm not using moves that have a miss chance. Oh, wait, no, yes it is because of Hustle, excuse me. I was about to say, oh, but I need the... I only need the Reaper Cloth if I have Dynamic Punch, and then I forgot Dusk Noir's whole reason it's good is because its hidden ability in this game is Hustle, which gives 50% more attack in exchange for you losing some accuracy. Wow, kind of regretting not having Thunder Punch right now. Really? This Incineroar is so slow that Dusk Noir outspeeds it? That's nuts. And if it went for Scary Face, it doesn't see a one-hit KO, which means I'm free to attack again. See, because once you understand how this AI works, there's things you can do to exploit it. Like, outside of Pokemon with moves for setup, like Dragon Dance, if a Pokemon sees a guaranteed knockout and doesn't take it, that's just not a thing. They don't do that. If a Pokemon thinks it can knock you out, it will go for it, like this. See, I figured maybe Dusknoir was faster than Appleton, and it wasn't. Alright, Scope Lens, X-Scissor, Blade Master. It's not guaranteed crits, it doesn't look like, but it should be pretty darn close. Well, no, because it's 1 critical hit ratio, not 2. So the crit rate still isn't, like, the best ever. I love how the cut animation just unloads the enemy sprite for some reason. There's really no reason for it to do that. There's the crit. Okay, I'm gonna go get the little guy. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Little bro's taking a nap, so I don't have to worry about that. I think it's funny how they reverted some of the sprites in this, because the English release of Fire Red didn't originally have, at least if I remember correctly, it didn't have the Tamer sprite in use because of the whips. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, this is a really bad matchup for me because it gets Strong Jaw and it's a dark type. Hang on. I don't actually want Dusk Noir in on this at all. I mean, it might still have Ice Fang, but I doubt it. And Boomerang. Your double defense doesn't matter. This move hits twice. So there we go. That's taken care of. Okay, now I know I'm just gonna get Ice Beamed into Oblivion here, but maybe it just doesn't have Ice Beam? Weird. I'm sorry, I'm just used to every Nidoking in difficult Pokemon games being Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Sheer Force, Life Orb, because that is like the good Nidoking set. Uh-oh. Beware is really strong, actually. I forgot how hard the Gen 3 superpower animation went. It looks crazy. I shard. Now, I want to make sure really quick, just in case. Good, because I was going to say, you know, there is a non-zero chance my mic has been muted this whole time, but it hasn't. Do the invisible walls have you frustrated? I mean, not really. You're not that bad. Fire punch. I really like Copperage's design, mostly because it's an elephant and I really like elephants. But it's just not very good, is it? Especially since they denied it access to Sheer Force in this game. I mean, I understand a Pokemon with that high of an attack stat getting Sheer Force is actually really strong if it wasn't for the fact that Copperage just doesn't have any of the kit to make good use of it in the mainline games. But at the same time, it's like, did you really have to do my man dirty like that by taking away Sheer Force? I mean, yeah, they turned all the Gigantamax forms for fully evolved Pokemon into Mega forms in Radical Red, and, like, the Mega version of Copperaja has Sheer Force, but you gotta use a Mega slot for it then, and, like, because you have to use the Mega Stone to do it, you don't get Sheer Force Life Orb, which is, like, the whole thing that makes Sheer Force busted. You know? So why bother? It's just not worth the time. Wow! I mean, Magmortar's not super bulky, but it's decently bulky. Dusknoir just one-shot it with Shadow Punch. Man! They really did make him so much better in this game. Okay, I definitely don't outspeed a Hypno, but I can just click Shadow Sneak. You know, hustle-boosted Shadow Sneak. It's the equivalent of Technician, but for everything, except you lose accuracy. But oh, look at that. Reaper Cloth makes Dusknoir's moves always hit in this game. I will say, after this, when I'm able to get Dynamic Punch on this thing, it's going to be way better. Okay, almost. Okay. Here we are at the gym leader, finally. Alright, we're gonna lead Bronzong like we initially planned. And we're just gonna see what else happens. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Koga's team is all speed-based in this game, so Trick Room was probably a really good idea. Now, Koga, I don't believe that right there is actually a poison type. You dirty cheater. Oh, I love that teleport has negative priority, so then even under Trick Room it goes last. What? What do you mean flinch? Bruh! Whatever. I have Trick Room up. Wow, hey look, another case where I would have wanted Thunder Punch. Hindsight, am I right, guys? Man, I'm just going done, fan. For the Bone Meringue, just because that's gonna just destroy a Greninja. And I know that's Battle Bond Greninja, so that's a huge threat eliminated. Like, an absurdly unfair thing. Yeah, that's cool. Nice Dragapult, buddy. Donphan ain't scared of your Dragapult. I mean, that light screen barely lasted because I got bad turn amount on it and I didn't have light clay, but whatever. Well, thank you for being Life Orb, idiot. That's Trick Room gone. That is simply going to click Boom Burst. That is just what that Pokemon does. Alright, there's his Mega. Thank you, Ghost type. And now to just get deleted by this. What the heck is this animation, dude? Overdrive's not that good of a move. Like, it's good, but it's not frickin' that level of high-quality animation good. Alright, that's all my boy is gonna get to do this fight, unfortunately. It's so many animations just tied together for no reason. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check this dude's speed stat. 111, huh? Do any of my Pokemon have a higher base speed than that? Only if it doesn't have a speed boosting nature, because if it doesn't have a speed boosting nature, then Cobalion outspeeds. But if it does, then I don't, and Cobalion gets destroyed for nothing. Alternatively, I ignore this entire dilemma and just use Ice Shard on Donphan. Don't know why I didn't just do that immediately. Okay, that's gonna click Energy Ball or Giga Drain or something, because that's what Exceligor does. So Bronzong is gonna come in and get destroyed in order to give something else a free switch. Okay, now how high is Exceligor's speed actually? Ridiculous. Like, absurd. Base 145. Go Charizard. Do Charizard things. Mega Evolve into Dragon Dance to outspeed the Excelgor next turn. Well, that's good if the best thing it has for Charizard is Sludge, but oh my gosh, that hit really hard, actually. Alright, guys. Now we get to play the fun game that is, does the Excelgor have a Focus Sash for no reason? Because if it doesn't, we simply Flare Blitz and annihilate it for sure. I'm not as confident in Dual Wing Beat, but on the other hand, Excelgor's base defense is bad. Yeah, actually, I see no world where Dual Wing Beat doesn't just remove it from the face of the planet. Why does a Pokemon with that much speed get so many priority attacks in this game? Alright, we're just gonna Dual Wing Beat, because it's definitely gonna knock out, and it... Okay, I see how it is. Okay, say bye to Charizard. Because of course it has Focus Blast. Why not? Also, why did it still go first? Maybe I wasn't plus speed nature. That's probably it. It's probably just because I'm not plus speed nature. Yeah, that's game. That's probably game. We're relying on Focus Blast to miss at this point. And of course it doesn't. And because Focus Blast has a 10% chance to drop special defense, it's affected by sheer force. Okay, we gotta go get Charizard plus speed nature, because I gave it the wrong nature like an idiot. That's a freaking annoying loss, though. Well, Excelgor isn't that big of a deal, and then not only does it have Sludge Bomb and Focus Blast, but naturally they decided to give it a better ability in this game that I didn't know about because, you know, why not? Oh, hey, look. It's the care package cheat that hasn't been activating for most of the game for some reason. Ain't that nice of them? Man, it would have been really cool to have that this whole time. Wonder how many items I've been missing out on because that hasn't been triggering. Alright, we try this again. Can't wait to be crit this time. Wii light screen. Okay, he used something slow too this time. Lovely. I just have to hope that that Drapion is faster than Donphan. Good. But this means we won't have the Greninja taken care of under Trick Room, which sucks. Well, actually, we have an extra Trick Room turn as compared to last time because we didn't get flinched by a Dark Pulse on the first, on the first full turn of Trick Room. I'm gonna be honest, this is arguably better since we're taking out his Mega while the Trick Room is still going. And because we got knocked out the turn we set up Trick Room, if I remember correctly. Nope, that's the end of Trick Room. Okay, Swellow's gonna come back out and it's gonna click Boom Burst, so I'm gonna switch into Dusk Noir to be immune. What? Excuse you? The hell do you mean? It doesn't get scrappy in this game. It has Aerialate. It's a flying type move. Okay. Well, that's a misplay. Best thing I can do is just let Dusk Noir go down and not let the damage spread. Okay, you're not going to be here this weekend because you have family stuff going on? That's all right, Jifty. I'll see you around. Figures this time I'm getting wrecked by a different Pokemon. Okay, Slowbro, survive a hit, please. Why am I not surprised? You're gonna Dark Pulse me. Oh, okay! Nope. Screw that. Jerk. This game just will not cooperate sometimes, I'm telling you. You know, actually, do I have Light Clay? No, where do I get Light Clay? Hang on. The hell do you mean I need to rematch Lieutenant Surge for Light Clay? What is everything why is everything difficult today? Okay, speed up through the opening, because clearly that ain't an option. So now the light screen duration is totally up to RNG. Okay, we're going to go into Drapion, that's fine. It's going to Wicked Blow and take out Bronzong. I go into Donphan. I Bone Meringue. The Drapion goes down. Okay, Dragapult. Okay, just use something else this time. Great. That's fine. Okay. I just want to know, can this take out Donphan in one hit? No. Okay, all that's left is Greninja and Swallow. What is Swallow's speed stat? Really high, of course it is. Okay, if I send in Slowbro, theoretically, they should switch into Greninja. Okay. And if they switch into Greninja, what does Greninja get for... Okay. So they're gonna switch into Greninja. And from there, as long as I Mega Evolve, Greninja shouldn't be able to one-hit KO Charizard. Since in its Mega form, it's not weak to water. Which means it should be safe to Outrage and take out the Greninja, and then the Swallow is all that's left. Like, that'll sting, but it shouldn't just instantly take me out. And then Tough Claw's boosted Stab Outrage into something as frail as a Greninja should just annihilate it there. The Greninja is also removed. Now, all that's left is Swallow, which is going to outspeed and just delete Charizard. Unfortunately. Really wish I had priority that worked on this Swallow. But I have 3 whole Pokemon at full HP. I'm pretty sure Boomburst doesn't one-shot Dusknoir. So I can click Ice Punch and win the battle. There we go. Okay, Koga defeated. Here we go. We are gaming. Okay, you want to see a Pokemon with base 125 or higher speed for the Toxtricity Mega Stone? I can do that. And I get a Life Orb. Heck yeah, that's a good held item. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want? Not really too interested in Dragapult. Persian's just kind of Okay, do I actually want a Volcarona that badly? I mean, it's got a great offensive type. Okay, just the main thing. Right, I need a water type. That's what I'm missing. I forgot I removed my water type for this gym. The main thing is Is the new level cap high enough for Alligator to get the moves I want it to have? I mean, even if it isn't, I can do Sheer Force Life Orb now, which is pretty great. Yep, it's got Aqua Fang. Because I could do Strong Jaw, Aquafang Crunch Jaw Lock, or I could just do Sheer Force Life Orb Liquidation Crunch, and then Ice Fang. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep Sheer Force. Now that I have a Life Orb, Sheer Force is a much more usable ability. Sceptile's gonna get Dual Chop for more power with its Dragon Stab. There we go. Unfortunately, no Dynamic Punch yet for Dusk Noir. Why does Larvesta even learn Double Edge? Okay, are you like a daytime only evolution or something? Either that or it just needs to be level 59 to evolve. Alright, there's Volcarona. Yes, you can definitely learn Quiver Dance. Are you kidding me? Be an idiot not to let it get Quiver Dance. Heat Wave over Flame Charge at least, but it's not the final move I want. There. Okay, Volcarona, move relearn time. Fiery Dance is really great. Want that over Heat Wave. Alright, anything else on the learn set that I care about? Not real. Oh, Hurricane. And I'm not going to be using Rain anytime soon, and I don't like that accuracy. Alright, TM case. I think I like Giga Drain on my Volcarona, actually. Alright. Cobalion's honestly just here because it didn't get to do anything during the gym battle. Okay, I gotta get out of here before I do anything else. See, the problem is I give all these Pokemon on my team Dragon Dance or Quiver Dance or Swords Dance, and then they never get the chance to set up stat boosts. I mean, seriously. Kind of makes me think it's not even worth it, you know? You know, I could just give Volcarona Psychic. There's probably better coverage on it. Because sometimes you have to accept your Pokemon's not gonna have perfect coverage, and sometimes it's better to just go for what you can get. Okay, we have Surf. This is huge. We can get to Cinnabar Island, which is where there's another rival battle, and we'll get a Torchic for that. There's the 7th Gym, Pokemon Mansion, which has a bunch of useful Pokemon and TMs. Seafoam Islands has some cool stuff. It has Articuno if we're into that stuff. I mean, Articuno's not that good, but we could get it. There's, of course, the Power Plant, which has Zapdos. I believe Terrakions hanging around somewhere in Rock Tunnel if we want that. I think for now I want to go get Zapdos. More than anything else, I really want to go get Zapdos. But we also have access to water encounters that are found by surfing now. Not that there's a whole lot to get with those right now, but there could be later. Oh, it's adorable. Your follow Pokemon gets a little thing to surf on, too. That's cute. And Wild Charge TM is okay. Here we go, the Power Plant. And as for Pokemon that can be easily found here, I'm not too worried about most of them except for Electabuzz, which I definitely want. Alright, let me get my item list, go to items, search for the Power Plant. Power Plant, let's see. Oh, there's a boss fight in here. Of course there is. Chris, Decidueye has been off the team for ages. Okay, so there's an optional boss fight in here that I didn't remember, but that's not a big deal. I'm sure we can hopefully avoid it. The main thing we want from here is Zapdos, though. Oh, okay, cool Electrode. I try to leave you alone, and your first reaction is self-destruct. Everybody give it up for Electrode. Frickin' big brain strategies of immediately blowing yourself up at the first sign of a slight conflict. Okay. Yeah, that guy is totally in an avoidable location, thankfully. Hello, Zapdos. I'll be back for you in a minute. I want to go get stuff. What's in the raid den? Is it something cool? No. Electrode, please stop cosplaying as items I can pick up. This is very bad for your health, Electrode. Alright, Ampharocyte. Never going to use that either, but we have it. How do I get to this jerkwad's room? I don't want to battle him. I just want the items in the room he's in. Okay, now I'm going to try to walk up here. Good. I'll be back for you a different time, a random trainer who doesn't need to be in here. I didn't sign up for another boss fight right now. I mean, like, you get good stuff for beating him, don't get me wrong. Like, the prison bottle to get Unbound Hoopa, but, like, you can't get Hoopa until after the last gym anyways? So it's really just not a priority. Alright, Zapdos. You are mine. Prepare for anybody who hasn't seen the last stream for my ultimate legendary catching strategy. Okay? This is super big brain. Okay? You've never seen anything like this before. I simply create a save state and throw a quick ball. Now, this game has a system that resets RNG when you load save states, and it's meant to prevent you from just scumming a boss battle, because that's how they get the AI to try something else. But it also means that, you know, things like the catch chance of a Pokeball is re-rolled every time you load a save state. Meaning, if I simply keep reloading my save, eventually Zapdos will not break out of the quick ball. We're basically rolling like a 2 or 3% chance event repeatedly until it happens. I hope you like the beginning part of the legendary battle theme. We might be here for a hot minute. And if you're wondering, yes, this is how I caught Cobalion. So, while we're waiting, you hear about that writer and actor strike over in Hollywood? That's crazy stuff, huh? You know, it's crazy how much exploitation was actually common in that industry. As it turns out, it was a really big problem, and I really dislike the way the media has been characterizing it as a bunch of rich millionaire celebrities throwing a fit. Because, for one, the majority, like, literally, like, almost all of the strikers are regular working people. Okay, and yes, some of the rich celebrity types are joining the strike, but in solidarity with lower income actors and the Writers Guild. It's not just, oh, I want $30 million, not $28 million for playing whatever big budget superhero movie character I'm playing. It's, hey, the guy who wrote this script is at risk of being homeless, and that's, or helped write the script rather, is at risk of being homeless, and that's not good. Or, hey, how come people who work as stunt doubles have to, with no outside help at all, perform dangerous stunts in order to audition? It's like, no, actually, those auditions should be held in a controlled environment where they actually, you know, have the proper safety precautions. Asking people trying to audition to do stunts to foot the bill to make them safe is very expensive. It's just not fair. So there's a lot going on there. And I really, really dislike the way the media has been spinning it, because if you ask me, it really is a classic case of It's actually bad for you to do anything that inconveniences super rich jerks, says the media outlet owned by a super rich jerk. You know? Unions bad, striking bad, says, you know, the news outlet that just got bought by Amazon. You see what I mean? You gotta look at where the money goes. Like, it's not just about what somebody's saying, it's about who's paying them to say it. Which is why you know you can trust me here at Kalen's Game Corner, because I'm poor, because nobody's paying me to say things on this channel. I mean, unless you guys, like, would pay. You want me to spew anti-union viewpoints that go completely against all of my worldviews? Hit me up, Bezos. This is taking a hot minute. You know, Zapdos has a lower catch rate than Cobalion, now that I think about it. Zapdos, work with me here, man. Bro, come on. Zapdos, please. I can't believe you don't want me to go take you out of your habitat and then stick you in a virtual box in a computer forever. After I inevitably use you for like one boss battle and then never again. I mean, come on, Zapdos, work with me here. Thunder, Hurricane, Weather Ball, Zapdos on a rain team would be awesome versus the Fire Gym. Don't you want to be a part of that super stupid strategy that probably won't work because Blaine will just immediately go into Mega Charizard Y the instant I set up Rain? Come on. Wouldn't it be fun for that to just be life, that one moment, and then nothing ever again? Zapdos, do not make me use the speed up button. I will do it. You have until the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. We're doing this at hyperspeed now, you jerk. Don't make me keep this up for the rest of the stream, Zapdos. I will tank my channel analytics just to catch you. I will not be stopped. Yes. You know, I really could just lower its HP, put it to sleep, and then, like, then start doing... Okay, we're going to try that for a bit. We're going to try, you know, actually weakening it and then throwing Pokeballs with a better catch rate at it, actually. Because now that I think about it, that's going to have a better chance of success. I really should have brought, like, Parasect or something. But unfortunately, the only post-Koga save state I have is literally, like, this fight. So if I do that, I would be getting rid of Zapdos or my gym progress. And I don't really want to lose either of those things. Come on, Zapdos. I'm not using the Master Ball. You can't make me. you're not that good, Zapdos. You're not even a roaming legendary. Okay, you want to be that way? Well, no, you weren't supposed to faint. Volcarona, I kind of do need you to use Bug Buzz again, please. Thank you. Okay, Zapdos. Stay in the Pokeball this time. You are red health. Come on, bro. I hate that the save state is saved on a part of the music that sounds particularly bad in speed up. Bro, this is taking way too long. Zapdos, come on, man. Okay, for your sanity, I am going to mute the game audio for a minute. Screw this. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. Seriously, man. I did not expect Zapdos to be that much more stubborn than, like, every other Pokemon. Will I ever catch Zapdos? Will I ever go do the next gym? Will anybody ever truly love me? Find out the answer to, like, 2 of those questions tomorrow on stream. I'll, see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.
On the fly.